Everyone knows that we are one in this light, but it's easy to know the light externally because we can see it, we have evidence of it. But the mystery of being able to know the light within, it comes from the greater joy, from the peace in our hearts, and from the love that we share. And that can only come from joining. So these are a series of events that we are going to be offering you to join so that we may all know and see the light within each other and connect as one in that light. And part of my mission and what gives me the greatest joy and happiness is to express the divine feminine, which I am. And even if you're a man, you still have the divine feminine in you. In fact, Walt Disney was one of the leaders in trying to bring forth the divine feminine. He made a whole movie called The Little Mermaid, where he was trying to show the American public that the goddess and the divine feminine got shipwrecked. We had the Little Mermaid, Ariel, with her red flowing Magdalene hair, dive and defy her patriarchal father to go find the treasure in the sunken ship. And when she dove down in there and found the treasure, it was a painting of Mary Magdalene. A painting of Mary Magdalene? What? How is this possible? And why did Walt Disney pick this particular painting of Mary Magdalene? That's what sparked my interest, because it wasn't just any old painting, and there's so many paintings of Mary Magdalene from the Renaissance times. Why did he pick this particular painting of George Latour's, which is a series of 3? And it's because this particular series of paintings is where Mary Magdalene is contemplating the flame, and she's studying the light within until she discovers through her meditation the light within her, and that she is one with God and has that Christ mind, that Christ consciousness within her as well. And so she, in essence, resurrects her own self into the light. It's where she got the eyes to see that light body that appeared as the resurrected Christ. And then she created the belief in everyone else that he actually was alive and that his spirit could be seen, and they were able to see as well. So there's many stories like this that come from the Gospel of Mary Magdalene, and we would love to share these stories with you and illuminate your mind as we do what is in the Course in Miracles where it talks about that all sense of separation vanishes when we share that which is holy. For holiness is power, and as we share it, the power gains in strength. And this is the power of love, the power of peace, the power of right thinking, right livelihood, right consciousness, where we are at peace with each other. Be in harmony, as Mary Magdalene says in her gospel, and let the inspiration of the manifestation of your true nature come forward. So we are learning how to co-create a world. I had the wonderful opportunity of being with one of the Mayan shamans, a woman from Guatemala who studied and did ceremonial ritual of the Mayan culture. And she stood up before the community very courageously and said on December 20th, the day before, that the change was merely the end of an era, but it was the beginning of the rise of the divine feminine. Because she said when women come into their own, when they rise up as divine feminine, be it whether a man ignites that divine feminine within himself or a woman steps up in the safety, because it only comes when we feel safe to express that, comes up in her safety, she can share the divine feminine with her. We can tell the stories of the divine feminine and our divine feminine. We can dance and we can sing and we can celebrate the divine feminine, that we don't want any more war. And we're done with starving children. We are so done with starving children. There is no reason for starving children. All children should be fed. But we have to create the will for it.